Mr. Helsing, I really do appreciate your visits. And let me remind you that I have always kept an open mind and evaluated deeply on your concerns, but for the third time, we here at Sanguine Sprint Medical Center absolutely appreciate your donation, but there are limits and restrictions to these things. Sir, please comply. I understand and appreciate your valiant effort, but I simply cannot accept this donation. What do you mean, why? Sir, it's in a bucket. Where did you get this? Whose blood is this? It's not a matter of taste, Mr. Helsing. It's simply not sanitary, and I far doubt its compatibility with our kind. Not to mention this viscosity. Is this is this animal blood? All right. You head home now, Mr. Helsing. I'm sure your family is worried about you. Yes, I'll be sure to put your donation to some use. Thank you again for visiting, Mr. Helsing. But this will be the last time you make this sort of donation. I'll be sure to inform your family. Yes, I'll come by sometime this week to pick you up for bingo. Scurry on now. Oh, also, we humbly do await your next visit, but next time with a proper donation. Sweetie, please be a dear and put these buckets by my office. I'll be sure to put them to some use. Thank you. He sure loves to hunt. Poor animals. Oh, sweetie, are you free? Would you mind bringing the next donor? Thank you, darling. Oh, an unfamiliar face. Is this perhaps your first time? Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm quite fond of our regular donors, so it's honestly quite a breath of fresh air to see a new face around here. Especially since our blood bank is located in such a secluded area. Not many have heard of this place, and as a result, not many donors travel by. Be it my own initiative, I really did try advertising this place, but to no avail. An attempt was made, but let's just say technology has never really been my strong suit. Hmm? Oh, you heard that. Well, I apologize for the commotion earlier. Mr. Helsing can be a bit chaotic, although he really is trying to make amends. His heart is in the right place, hopefully, but his priorities can be off at times. Oh, have you perhaps heard of him? We actually go way back. It felt like only yesterday he was trying to kill me. Oh, please, it's completely fine. No hard feelings remain. We both had to do what we had to do. Despite how senile he's become, he was once an amazing vampire hunter. Now we play bingo on the weekends, and I would often go by to have dinner. The blood they offered me was to die for. You should have seen the look on my face because I can't. Oh, uh, sorry for the vampire jokes. I can get a tad bit, just a tad bit excited when talking to new people. It really helps with calming people down, especially for their first donation. Some donors think we'll drink straight out of them. Don't be offended, but you humans can be a real pain in the neck sometimes. The last joke, I promise. Now, I wouldn't want to keep you here all night, so why don't we get started? One moment while I verify everything. Contact info, blood test, medical history. Now it seems that everything is in order and all documentations have been sorted out. I'm required to ask if you have taken any medications lately. That's great. We can now proceed smoothly with the donation. It should take about 8 to 10 minutes to siphon a pint of blood, and in the meantime, we can get to know each other a little more. You ready, honey? Okay, you'll feel a small pinch, but nothing more, alright? Wonderful. Now just sit back and relax for me. So, how did you learn about this place? I hope you're fine with small talk. Just passing by. You're awfully kind to make a last-minute decision to donate blood. Oh no, I won't pry. You must have your reasons. Who knows? Maybe finding this place is fate our paths were meant to cross. Oh, it's nothing. I just enjoy talking to humans. Not sure if you're aware, but it was pretty violent back then. This piece, it almost feels like a dream. Probably the best outcome both sides could think of. Each side was scared of change, but it was a necessary step forward. Now look at us. Humans, vampires, mingling like the past had never happened. I've also heard that marriage between species is becoming more common. It's, how should I say it? Euphoric. Yes, that's the word. I believe I've spoken too much. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Well, I'm sure you'll go about your day normally, and there are usually no major side effects to drawing this much blood. However, I do recommend drinking some orange juice as it helps with absorbing iron. Then, of course, eat iron-rich foods to help with your recovery. Why do you ask? Now, if you're feeling a bit famished, I assure you that we have prepared refreshments for you by the lobby. Hmm? Donation? Considering your first donation is today, we'd expect for you to come back after 8 weeks, so it would be sometime till then. Why? Oh, you want to see me again? Are you feeling sick? Here, let me check your temperature. Everything seems to be normal. Wait, what? Pardon? Oh. Uh, are you perhaps interested in me? No, I'm flattered. It's just, I'd like to remind you that I'm quite old. Wouldn't you prefer to court someone your age? Or perhaps a younger, spunkier vamp? No, it's not that. It's, it's been some time since well, you know, I just have never actually thought about it, to be honest. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. Alright, let's give it a shot then. You're a fine young adult that can make proper decisions. I'm sure you understand what you're getting into. And speaking of recovery, I know the perfect date. Why don't you stop by my place for a bite? I'll be sure to prepare you a scrumptious meal that will reinvigorate you in no time. Sound nice? Splendid. And it seems that I've collected what I needed for this donation. Thank you once again for donating. Here, let me give you something. This is our card. It has our phone number and email address if you have any questions. I also made sure to add my number at the bottom if you're looking for more of a one-on-one diagnosis. The pleasure was all mine. Your company was enjoyable. Before you leave, since you were such an amazing donor, just tell one of the nurses you were fantastic. And they know what I mean. They'll be sure to give you an extra cookie. And now take care, honey. I'll be sure to contact you about our later date sometime next week. Bye bye.